thing that our group mentioned was social media presence, both how it can be used as a benefit to us in a crisis situation, as well as how it can potentially inflame conflicts. Things that can be done about social media in order to make it more of a positive influence on situations that arise. Building entrances was another thing that we saw as an area of concern in regards to how easily accessible a lot of the entrances are, what we can do to make them not as open and more secure. Safety protocol, knowing our drills, knowing what to do in case a crisis arises. Door windows, specifically the windows that you see on that door over there that are pretty much ubiquitous throughout all the classrooms in the building, trying to make those a little bit more opaque, less transparent. Night traffic around the school generally tends to be very heavy. There's always something going on anywhere between 3 p.m., 9 p.m. So trying to find ways to make after school stuff a little bit safer for everyone. After hours contact, in terms of being able to contact someone at the school, a staff member, generally it's not very easy to do after 3 o'clock when most staff is gone, except, or at least gone from nearness of phones that ring when you call in at the offices. And additionally, mental health support, how we can get a little bit more of that going in the school. The preventive measures that we came up with, number one is having metal detectors, having some sort of security personnel to use wands so that when someone comes into the building, they are automatically checked for anything that could be potentially dangerous to the students. Having bag checks done regularly as students come in, or anyone for that matter. Yearly safety training, especially ALICE training, it was the big one that we discussed, in addition to any other methods of training we could have to enhance safety at the school. Door safety objects like the, what are they called, barracudas, would be a very positive thing for us. But the only issue is that our doors open outwards and not inwards, so we'd have to figure out a way in which we could have something that will secure the doors while working with the infrastructure that we have. And that goes hand in hand with door style, finding ways in which we can maybe change the doors so that they're a little bit more conducive to safety. Limiting the amount of entrances that are used in the morning because there's so many different entrances throughout this building. Putting bulletproof glass at the entrances, which we weren't sure if that was, are they?
It is not.
Okay, so bulletproof glass at the entrances. Giving police access to the live cameras, giving them the IP address of the camera so they can immediately access it at any time, which they can be accessed through their phones as well. Knox boxes, excuse me, at the entrances, which can hold, very securely hold a key to the building, so personnel that don't have key fobs can at least have access to the Knox box with the key so that they can get in case of emergency. And having resource officers and therapists on duty in order to enhance as much safety as we can via the resource officer and helping with mental health of students through therapists.